watching this later and you're starting from the beginning, you know, let me tell you first off that what you're going to hear in this video is stuff that can kind of end you up in jail. Yeah? If you do it the wrong way. So always understand that Professor Shaun is not an attorney. In fact, well, I had no formal training. So I'm also not medical advice or anything else. So, for academic and research purposes only, this will be an episode about gray hat money-making operations that you can do. Yeah. Now, I know a way you can get paid. We can get down, but you can't be afraid. Let's go to the DMV and get an ID. The name says you, but the face says me. Now it's your turn. Get my paperwork. Like 1, 2, 3. Let's make it work. Fill out the credit card application, and it's gonna be about 2 or 3 weeks of waiting for American Express, Discover card, Platinum, Visa, MasterCard. And you see, that is actually an excerpt from a rap song from the 90s. See, rap can be really hardcore, actually. You can learn a lot from rap. Oh. You can learn the drug game from Biggie Smalls. You can learn pimping from R. Kelly. Huh? You don't have to be a common street thug. Up your game. So, here we're going to talk about ways you can up your game. How you can up your game. What's up, motherfucker? What is up? Oh, whoa, what happened? What's up, Jonathan? You're my number one fan. You're my number one fan. What's up, Dill Hush? Look, we're going to get real here. We're going to talk about some real shit. We're going to talk about some real shit. All right? You want to know you can buy OnlyFans Vault for $3? $3? You want to know about that? I'll tell you right now. Right now. You got these simps. You got these simps paying God knows how much for this content. $3 for the entire vault. Just go and look around. And multiplayer gaming hacks. Look that up on Google, kids. You're going to find streaming services. You're going to find all kinds of stuff way, way cheap. Where am I from? What's the real shit? What do you think, Jonathan? Is that some real shit? That I just told you. Tell me, is that some real shit? Is that some real shit that you hear on YouTube? You don't hear that shit on YouTube. But I'm going to tell it. Now, as I said in the beginning of my video, this is all for academic and research purposes only. Yeah? So stop being a simp if you are. And paying your favorite model $5 for a picture, or $3 for a picture, or whatever that just comes up to some guy like me, right? Like and subscribe, everybody. I'm new here, I'm kind of clueless. Yeah, I'm an old school professional gangster. What's up, Jonathan? Are you an old school professional gangster? We're just chilling today, Jonathan. If you're here to chill with me, salute. Well, you can be. If you listen to Professor Shaun. It's like gangster training here at Professor Shaun. But dude, nerds rule the world. Dude, nerds rule the world. We all rule, the nerds rule the world. The nerds rule the world, bro. I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how the nerds rule the world. So anyway, the nerds rule the world. Because we have access to shit that other people don't have, bro. Like the OnlyFans vaults for $3. Like the ability to change our IP address, bam, on a dime. Like the ability to have credit card processing from a black hat guy and be able to cash out credit cards for percentages. Like all kinds of shit. We got access to all this shit. The nerds rule the world, Jonathan, never forget. I'll tell you, there was this guy named Maddox. He had this website back in the 90s called Maddox Mission. If anyone remembers that, you were a top G. What's up, Adriano? So Maddox Mission, right? He had this one thing. He's like, oh, this jock, he bullied me in high school. And then I was at Whole Foods and I was getting my, do you miss the days when technology was not so evolved? Anyway, he said, I was getting my groceries and you know who was bagging my groceries? It was that jock. Yeah, bag my groceries. Bag my groceries, son. Bag my groceries. My wife thinks I'm getting too emotional. Do I miss the days when technology was not so evolved? No, because instead of paying $200 a month for cable, right? Dude, you do remember Maddox. Whoa, you are a gangster, bro. Dude, you are a gangster if you remember Maddox, bro. Dude, you are a gangster if you remember Maddox. Much respect. Maddox lives on in our hearts. In our hearts. The first, I think he was the first toxic king, Maddox. He was the first truly toxic king. I don't know, bro. Maybe he's dead. Maybe he finally gave in. Who knows? Or no, just disappeared. We all disappeared eventually. Except I came back. I came back bigger and blacker and better than ever before. He was a pirate. He was a pirate. He wasn't a paint master. He was a pirate. Maddox was a pirate. I bet. Trump derangement syndrome. Oh, what's up, paging Dr. Moki? So you know Maddox too. Wow. I see what you're talking. Yeah, he was real good at that. He had a good understanding of paint. I've drawn a couple of scribbles in paint myself. So where's everybody at? We got Jonathan, we got paging Dr. What was I gonna call you? Moki, Dr. Moki, and we got, who else was in here? Someone said something about Maddox. We got Adriana. No, you're all part of the ProfessorShaun family. So what other ways can we talk about making money? Well, making money in gray hat ways and not going to fucking jail, right, is all about understanding the game that you don't want to put shit in your name, kids. You don't want to put shit in your name. But if you control the money, yeah, you control the money, you're good. So control the money. Whether it's from escorts, whether it's from OnlyFans vaults that you sell for $50 to simps, whether it's Google Voice numbers that you sell to the technologically unwise. No matter what it is, it's about taking access to the tools that we as nerds have access to and then reselling it to civilians, i.e. idiots. You see? And that's how you make like a toolkit. And then you're like, oh, Shaun's the guy that's got this. Shaun's the guy that got that. And then it eventually turns into like, oh, Shaun's the guy that's got credit card processing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. You need something, I got you. You want a private tour of the pyramids, I got you, kids. But that's the thing, Jonathan. If you live in like a place like that, guess what? You got fucking legs. Get up, go. Get up, go. You know what? I fought with this beautiful woman today. I fought with this beautiful woman today. This beautiful woman. I fought with her because I had the harebrained scheme this morning to go move to Buenos Aires. Because I'm thinking I kind of have evolved past Paraguay a little bit, but it's just so fucking comfortable here. And she made a really compelling argument. So we're just gonna stay here. We can do enough good work here. And that's just the way it is, Jonathan. Because we nerds control the world. Remember? We become the master pimps. Really, Andrew Tate, the reason he's got that game is because he's a nerd, bro. He's a nerd, Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate knows marketing. Andrew Tate knows business. Andrew Tate knows the webcam game on a level that those bitches just don't know. Or they do it themselves and become independent. You understand? In a second. They don't want to give him that money. You crazy? You crazy? You think they want to suck his cock? You really think they want to suck his cock? I promise, no girl ever wants to suck cock, really. Like, except for like a rare breed of really slutty girl. Typically, a blow job is a blow job because it requires work. You know what I mean? For a girl. And, the more you respect that, the more of them you'll probably get. And the longer they will be in duration. And the better job that will be done on them. Also, instruct the woman when she's doing the wrong thing. That's another thing. Instruct the woman when she's using too much teeth, for example, or when she's actually going through the motions, but she's not using her hand as well. See, instruct her on how to give you what you want. Well, but anyone that's got a working system, even if I don't agree with them, see, I was running Andrew Tate's game back in like 2013. See, I got the receipts for all this shit too. Anyone wants to question me, send me a message on Telegram. I'll send you shit that'll blow your mind, But, fucking, yeah, you just get girls that are hot, that don't know how to webcam and things like that. And then you just promote them a little bit or slap them even just on a cam site like StreamRay or something like that where you become a studio. It's super easy, kids. Super easy. And you can find these girls on like sugar daddy sites. You can find them on Tinder. Just go and take a girl that's like some hot single mom and be like, yo, baby, you want to join the team, baby? You want to join the team? You want to join the team? You know, it's got that game. You know, you just gotta get that game. You know, you just gotta get that game. The best way to treat a woman, every woman, like she'd been your girlfriend 5 years. Treat every woman that way. If you would be in power or have vast wealth, how would you use it? What would be my goals? To teach the Paraguayan people English. That is what I'm going to dedicate my fortune to. Is the infrastructure of the country of Paraguay, the country that changed and saved my life, along with the woman who is Paraguayan that saved my life. You see? So I dedicate myself and my life to the country of Paraguay pretty much. Actually, if you want to know. I'm keeping it real today, kids. And I'm here to chat as long as you want. I don't got nothing the fuck to do. Thank God. Everything's being handled by the team. I got a good team. I made a good, strong team. Everyone's doing their own part. And you're all part of the team, too. You know that? You're all part of the team. When you're here, you're family. ProfessorShaun family. Jonathan, what do you think about my goal? Jonathan, tell me what you think about my goal. About helping the people of Paraguay. Selfless act. But it's also not a selfless act. Because I want my descendants to live here. I want my descendants to, my children to be Paraguayan, and their children and their children. What's up, La Luna? The gay? The gay? I wish I was gay. I'd make a lot more money, to be honest. God, if I was gay, the money I'd make. I would be the worst prostitute there's ever been. Oh, I'd be sucking cock for $20. Yeah, I'm talking about the best blowjob you ever had. $20 if I was gay. I would invest in a massive... very nice, very nice. That's a noble cause as well, Jonathan, bringing water to the people. You know, that's a very noble cause. So anyway, all talks of sucking cock aside, how other ways do you make money that would be considered gray hat and themed? Teaching English in Paraguay, I'm not sure what the benefit would be. Well, I tell you, once the people of Paraguay in general speak English, they'd be able to do like more customer service type stuff like they can in northern Mexico or the Philippines or something like that. And that would bring their hourly rate of work value up from the current value, which is like maybe $3 an hour up to like maybe $5 an hour. You know, it would just improve the country's economy overall, which is ultimately my goal. So that way they can once again become the rich country they deserve to be. You know, Paraguay used to be a very rich country, but then 3 other countries gangbang teamed up on Paraguay in this Triple Alliance war and killed off 90% of the population, guys. 90% of the male population was killed off in this Triple Alliance war. It was pretty fucked up. And they've constantly been terrorized by their enemies. It's not a good situation for Paraguay. Even their greatest asset, which is this hydroelectric dam, the people aren't really benefiting from because all the power goes to the other countries. Yeah, it's just, I feel bad for Paraguay and I want to help them as a people, as a nation. That's my goal. My wife is a Paraguayan. She's just sitting there playing on her phone, listening to me ramble on to you. But that woman right there, she saved my life. I was a broken wreck of a man. The United States had betrayed me. Every country, every person, everything in my life had betrayed me. And that woman right there, well, she took me into her heart, and she loved me, and she sheltered me, and she protected me, and she taught me, and she did everything in the world for me. And because of that, I dedicate myself and my life to her and her people. It's as simple as that. Unfortunately, brother, developers don't make much in the rest of the world. Like, even if you're like a senior level software engineer, if you're in like Pakistan or something, you're still going to be making like 15 bucks an hour. So teaching them programming or something like that, especially something that's going to be outdated with artificial intelligence or something like that. I just read this whole article on how most of the things people are going to school for are going to end up not having work in the future. You have to be really careful what you're studying. There's definitely a lot of things that can be done in Paraguay. There's definitely a lot of things. But also, it's also kind of in my self-interest to have people speak English. I speak English. So, why not kill two birds with one stone? Make sure to like everybody. Maybe we'll get back up in the algo. You know. So anyway, people came here to listen to gray hat marketing. Oh, okay, so you get these OnlyFans vaults off of like multiplayer gaming hacks or something like that for $3 or $4, right? And then you use the content of the vaults to do something called e-whoring. Oh, I'm not in the States either. But I'm from the States. I'm from Brooklyn. You know. I love the United States. It's my country that I was born in. I am a patriot to a certain degree. But the United States was very bad to me in general. Well, there are a lot of people. My wife speaks English now. You know, a lot of people abroad speak English. You know. Anyway, I don't think people that watched this got any less than their money's worth right in the first 20 minutes of me talking about gray hat shit. I shouldn't spill all the beans in one video anyway. So now we're just going to chill, me and Jonathan and whoever wants to speak. Talk about some real life issues. Just talk about the real world. Because we got a good crew in here right now. I like to have a good conversation. And even I speak English. Yeah, I'm glad you speak English, bro, because then we can talk, right? You can listen to the Phoenix Doctrine. What's up, Soy? And make sure to like and subscribe so you see these lives when I come on, or you get notifications when I make movies. I only put up shit that I think is good. Belgium, what's up, Belgium? Yeah, Belgium and Brooklyn. What are you up to, Soy? No, I was gonna move to Argentina because I was getting kind of bored here in Paraguay. But my wife convinced me that our life is just too fucking good here in Paraguay. It's just too fucking good. Our apartment's nice. We've got the nice things. We've got the car. We've got just a normal life. And we don't have to work, you know. And I work anyway, so we have extra money. So really, at the end of the day, moving would be kind of self-destructive. Oh, Washington. Are you from Washington? Washington State or Washington State? Because I used to live in Portland, actually. No, it's really chill. The people are really nice here in Paraguay. And it's a really chill country. It's kind of like the deep south of the States, if you want to think about it like that, where things just kind of move at a slower pace, except really slower. Like I'm from Brooklyn, and then when I moved down to Springfield, Missouri, I was like, oh shit, well, now my apartment, instead of being $2,100 a month, is only $400 a month. Like, life just got a lot easier. You know what I mean? And now I'm 46 years old, and I make a lot more money, and my rent's only $260 a month. And I'll give you a tour of the place while I take a piss. So, like, you're a fucking moron living in New York City, kids. There's a wifey on the couch. There is the ample living room. Oh, yes, I will show you the view. Here is one balcony, of which we have two. What do you think, Jonathan? What do you think, Jonathan? Do you like it, Jonathan? I hope you're subscribing, Jonathan. I'd hate to lose you. Yeah. Oh, you know what's nice about this living room, too? I'll tell you, because, Paraguay gets hot, right? Paraguay gets hot. Yeah, $260 a month, bro. And Paraguay gets hot. I got not one, but two air conditioners. And I got the pimp photo. Look, I got the pimp photo right there. Look at that. See? Yeah. Got the nice TV. We got the other little computer station. Yeah, then we got the little dining room area. Or just like that TV that we don't have a use for. And then our little altar. I don't know what else to call it. And then the bathroom. No, only dogs. We got two dogs. That's the laundry room. That's the kitchen. And then my daughter's room is identical to ours. What? I'm no in the Wuhan room. That's my daughter's room. It's identical to our room, including that it has a bathroom and access to the balcony. And then this is what the rooms look like. Well, they're big, spacious rooms, including a bathroom. Yeah. And a balcony. There we go. And that is the first tour of ProfessorShaun Studios. Yeah. So all this cost me $260 a month, kids. So no matter where you're watching from, compare yourself and whatever you're doing to that, for that. Because that is what you could have if you wanted to. Yeah? You're gonna have to excuse me while I take a piss. Because, like, sometimes men have to piss. And, you know, men piss in front of each other all the time, really. It's really not a crazy thing. You know, like, we'll piss on the side of the street. We don't give a shit. Like, I don't wear underwear. And I've been going commando since I was like 12, to be honest. And people, sometimes throughout the course of my life, people have asked me, well, what happens if you lose your pants? You go commando. Or you're in an accident. I think that's the typical question. What happens if you're in an accident and you're going commando? And the thing is, I'm not ashamed. So, sorry. Mommy, tie my pants. My pants? I don't have two hands for tie my pants. Thank you. So anyway, back to chilling. What'd you think of the apartment, Jonathan? Sleepy doggy. Sleepy doggy. So, I've had a good time, guys. I've had a really good time. Thank you. Thank you for that. Anyone that wants to talk in the chat, we can keep the good times rolling. But if things calm down too much, out of boredom alone, I'm going to go and watch retro video game shit. Or maybe play Dynasty Warriors 3. So I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and ramble on and see if anyone sends a message. But if the cigarette is over and I have not entered into a new Jonathan level conversation, well, I'm gonna bounce. So now it's the audience's decision. See, I'm not even in control of my own fate, really. You are. How crazy is that? If you've watched all of this, make sure to like and subscribe. I've had a good time with you all. I should leave you with some parting words. Because it's been a very good live. I think that I want to do two things right now. First, I'm going to warn my wife. Because I'm going to do something crazy. Mommy, listen. I am a little crazy one moment, but it's for pretender. Okay. All right, listen. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an old school sermon right now, live. All right, and you'll get to watch this. All right, ready? Now listen here, my children. Because here you hear the voice of the Lord.
Daddy, why are you like that?
I'm trying to... I gotta get more in the southern spirit.
Stop, please.
Why? I know, have fun.
Why you speak different? You scare me, Sam.
It is for fun. It is for fun. No, look, I'm scaring my wife with the accents.
Yeah, you scare me.
What? What is the problem? You want the problem with me?
You know, this movie have a lot of personality.
Yeah. You are wanting problem with me?
Basta. Tell me.
Oh, my word's a lunatic. No fun. You're no fun.
You only scare me, Sam.
You say I scare you? Oh my god, it scares you. It scares you when I, cause you know what I want to do is I want to be like,
You scare me, you need some.
Now y'all need to listen to my hair. You understand me?
I
You see,
understand you.
in the world today, children, children, children,
What is
children, children,
What is children?
children, you listen to me. You listen to me, girl. Girl, you listen to me, girl.
Not be very strong about neighbor.
Neighbor don't hear nothing. Neighbor don't hear nothing. Neighbor don't hear nothing.
Maybe people do you are for people.
Maybe people thinks I'm fucking crazy, but it's not my goddamn problem. It's not my goddamn problem what people think of me. It's not my goddamn problem what people think of me. Because I know the words of the Lord Jesus Christ. But I also know the heart of man. Do you want to hear about the heart of man, kids? I'll tell you about the heart of man. You see, the heart of man tells you. Heart of man tells you, I want this. Heart of man tells you, I want that. But the heart of man don't tell you how to get it. You got to use your noggin. You got to first say. Gotta first say. How do you say that in Southern? Yeah, first you gotta say, Dear Lord, this is what I want. Dear Lord. Dear Lord, this is what I want. Give it to me. Give it to me. And then you wait for Jesus or God or Allah or whoever you listen to tell you the solution. And then here's the tricky part, kids. That's gonna be Satan. Satan. Gonna be watching you. He's gonna say, don't do it. He's gonna say, don't do it. So Satan gonna say, don't do it. And you got to go out there and do it for God and for yourself and for your family. So, if you like the sermon, like and subscribe. The cigarette is done. So.